loves, welcome to Cacao Chats with Cavs. You guys voted for this, so I am going to commit to coming live each Monday until it doesn't feel good. I'm a generator, so if something doesn't feel good, it doesn't light me up, it doesn't excite me, then it's a no, so I have to stop. But here I am, while it still is exciting, and I can show you how I prepare my morning cacao, as well as just chat to you about what's going on, my insights, my opinions, you know, things that you might or might not want to hear. But welcome to those joining. Hi. Happy Monday for those watching it on a Monday. Yeah, I just had to give myself a little cleanse. I was feeling like I did yoga this morning, and then I came home and it was such a rush because it's daycare day for Asha. So I literally get home and Jordan's fed him breakfast, which is amazing. But I had to do the rest, like make myself breakfast. Then I had to prepare lunch for him, get his clothes ready, you know, pick up all the piles of crap that he's left around and finally get them out the door so I can take a big breath and get into my morning ritual and work for the day. So here I am. Hopefully a lot clearer than I was a few moments ago. But today I'm using Great Spirit Ceremonial Cacao, and this one's actually from Mama Bali. So interesting. I've spoken on a couple of podcasts lately, which has been amazing. It's been so nice to just be sharing again. But the one I spoke on Friday, they asked me what ceremonial cacao I recommend, and I literally went blank. Could not remember one brand that I work with. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, this is one of them for sure. Great Spirit. And I've got a chunk ready to go. I am putting my collagen beauty in it for collagen, vitamin C, peptides, all the deliciousness. I am Gaia. I'm not putting Jing in it this morning. I used it last week, but Superfeast, I am Gaia. I'm popping in my cacao this morning. I've got my maple syrup. I've got my cayenne pepper, which is the activator, which is going to allow the cacao to get into my bloodstream quicker. And then I've got my tools, my ceremonial cup, pot's ready to go. I've popped some incense on. So let's drop in. So what I wanted to talk to you today about is my sober journey, which began on the 1st of January, and it has been a really easy transition. I can't believe it. Like, if anyone knows me from the past, like last year, no, even previous to that, when I was more of a party girl, I would say more in Bondi, party girl vibes. Like the life, I call myself the life of the party. I mean, like the first one there, the last one to leave. Because once I have my first drink and then I get past that second one, it's like, fill me up, let's go, I'm here. Let's party, let's not go home. Yeah, so that's kind of been how I've rolled through life, drinking a lot. I started drinking in high school, probably year 9 to be honest. So that is a lot of years drinking. I'm 41 now. And there were so many moments that I, would go out and I'd be like, okay, I'm not going to drink tonight. I'm going to be sober. I'll just have one drink. And I couldn't. There wasn't like many times where I could go out and just have a fun night sober. Like, I could probably count them on one hand, which is insane. And since like unpacking it all, like since becoming sober, I was working with this beautiful healer in around where I live in the Northern Rivers, and basically we realized that what was happening is I was trying to come back to joy, fun, come back to like being a child, like that childlike play that I couldn't do in my day-to-day life. So if I'd have a couple of drinks, it would feel like I could relax and I could let down the guards and I could just like, feel joy and not have any restrictions or any rules around anything. And I certainly did not have any rules. I'm an Aquarius sun, so get a few drinks into me and I'm like, what rules? Anyway, so yeah, that was really actually comforting because I felt a lot of guilt and shame around like, why am I such a big drinker? And why can't I give it up? Why is it so difficult? And when I looked at it from that perspective is like, oh, I'm just trying to like come back to my childlike play. It was like, sigh of relief. I'm not, there's nothing wrong with me. I've done nothing wrong in my life. It's just what it is. And that's how it's been like a coping mechanism, I suppose. So that big realization at the beginning of the year, once I had become sober, was really nice to hear and realize. It was a good reflection. And I found it easy. I mean, I've done this like inner work for many years, and I've been very deep in the work. I've been deep into like the darkness, the shadow, like looking at all of the shitty sides of me, and coming to acceptance of that. So I guess a part of that has helped, because drinking is a distraction and a distraction. Like, you're trying to do something so you don't have to look at what's really there. Well, that's for me anyway. So it's felt easeful, which is great. I went to a party on the weekend, and it was my first actual party of not being pregnant and being sober. And it was fine. I had a few soda waters, but then I get tired and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go home now. I definitely haven't found that balance of like staying out and being able to dance on the dance floor yet. But I'm sure that will come over time. Patience. Anyway, while we're here, I've just prepped 2 tablespoons of my cacao. I've popped on all of my added bits. And I'm just going to grab some filtered water in my ceremonial cup. So, yeah, I know that there's other people that are on a sober journey. I've got a friend who's actually on a similar journey to me, but she's in Sydney. And, we're checking in with each other all the time. And she's like, how are you going? And I'm like, yeah, I'm really good. I'm fine. I don't even think about having a drink. And I used to think about having a drink in the morning, like, oh, I can't wait to have a glass of red wine with the beef brisket I'm cooking. It was like, it came with what I was eating that night, or I'm catching up with this person, so yes, of course, we're going to have a few wines, it's going to be fun. But I'm not doing that anymore. But the consequence of that is, it's like, oh, so how do I find joy? I feel quite bored with life. Moments like motherhood can do that to you, right? It's the mundane. You wake up, you do the prep, you get through the day, especially if you're mothering for the whole day. It's the same thing. It's bath, it's dinner, it's bed, it's that the routine that just keeps going and going. And it's finding, again, what brings me joy. So I found something, and I've just started, which is I'm learning how to DJ, which is so exciting. It feels big, it feels daunting, but it also feels like so aligned with who the person I'm stepping into, the woman I want to be. I want to bring that joy not only to myself, like people to feel so much joy in sober settings, sipping on cacao, sunset, like picture it. Me DJing and everyone just having a beautiful time connecting with themselves, connecting with others, and, not needing to have booze. So yeah, that's my dream. I only started on the weekend, but I'm doing a 6-week online course with this beautiful woman in Perth, and I'm doing it with a friend. So that's really good, because we're both really committed and we're keeping each other accountable, and we're locking in like dates every Sunday to go over the class and practice and all the things. So guys, I'm gonna be a DJ. Look, I'm not trying to be Fred again or anyone huge, but I just want to bring more joy to the world. And I feel that bringing music and being able to create, like that'll be my creative outlet, where I can really just have some fun and play and not need to drink. Anyway, I'm just gonna connect to my sacred smoke and cleanse everything. So connecting in, center, please liberate any heaviness, please cleanse and clear anything that's not serving my higher self, and send infinite blessings to this ceremony. Thank you. So just giving everything a good cleanse, liberating any heavy energies from any of the equipment I'm using, the ceremonial cacao, and all of the yummy tinctures that I've added. So yes, I'm very excited about my DJ career, or where it will lead me, and I would love to combine my ceremonial work with DJing. You know, for my upcoming retreat, I have got a DJ that's coming for the final night, and we're doing a dance party. So that'll be a cacao ecstatic dance party. So eventually I want to be doing that as well, and like running like events, like I said, that sunset, I can just see it in Byron, and oh, just so beautiful. And just being able to really enjoy the music, and you know, using the medicine of cacao as this gateway to the heart, and to feeling all of those beautiful frequencies like joy and gratitude and love, and oh my God, who's excited? Oh yeah, goodness. Anyway, so I did want to go back to why I decided to quit drinking altogether, and the moments that I found I had to like keep myself in check. Like I just didn't feel it was in alignment with where I'm going, because I would have those moments where I'd be like, okay, I'm not going to drink tonight. Then I'd end up drinking, and then I'd wake up the next day and be like, oh my God, I feel like crap. I drank too much. What the hell did I say? You know, all of the shame and the guilt, or like the blackout moments, the blackout nights where you like don't even remember getting to bed. I've had those many times, and it is scary. It's like, and I actually had one at Christmas time when my family was staying with me, and this is when I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm 40, almost 41 years of age. I've got a toddler, and I got blackout drunk last night, and I thought I was being good. I was drinking tequila, and I thought it was really clean and great, which, yeah, it is, but not when you drink like almost a bottle. And I woke up, my sister's like, remember when you said that? And I was like, no. So it's like, enough is enough. Come January 1, I'm just going to give it up for a little while. I don't feel like it's a forever thing, but it might be. I feel like I don't want to say forever, because then that puts, if I do have a drink once in a while, then that, it just, I don't know, I'll just be disappointed. And I want to get to the stage where I can have a glass of wine and then that's it, and be satisfied. That's where I want to get to. So I don't want to be like non-drinker forever. I don't know. I don't know. Right now it feels really good. Like I feel great. I feel really aligned. I feel really energetic. I feel motivated. I feel excited, especially now I'm DJing. And yeah, I want to keep these feelings going. And that I know that alcohol is so big in our society, like it is. And everyone's going out and having drinks, and you know, then you're the sober one, so what happens? It just becomes a bit awkward. And I know that some friends haven't even spoken to me about it, you know, being sober. Some do, some don't. Up in the Northern Rivers, most people don't really drink, but some of my Sydney friends haven't even mentioned that I've been sober. Which is interesting. And it's fine, you know, everyone's on their own journey, and I have no judgment for people that drink. Oh my God, you know, those that know me know that I've been a massive drinker for my entire life. So yeah, there's absolutely no judgment. I'm just going to put some maple syrup in. But when you get to the point where you're like, it's not making you feel good, you know, I'm in this space, this spiritual work, and I need to have a clear channel. And that's what it came down to. It's like, what's blocking me? Oh, you know, even though I'd only have some drinks on the weekend with my partner or with some friends, it was blocking me from truly living in alignment with who I'm here to be, like my soul's purpose. So yeah, that was it. And my partner gave up for a little bit. Like he's kind of had a couple of drinks since the start of the year, but nothing like he used to. So I feel like it's happening, and the more and more conversations I'm having with people, you know, it's becoming less like alcohol, less of a thing, or less like what people want to be doing. So it'll be interesting to see where things go. I know that in the States there's like amazing bars that you can go to that are sober, and yeah, it's going to be really cool to see the evolution. Anyway, I've just popped everything in here. I am giving this cacao or whisk, and I always whisk it like this to the right, and that's because that's how it moves through our bloodstream. So that's how our blood moves through our body. And then I will call on Goddess Ish Cacao Maestra Humpy Humpy Humpy. Please activate this cacao with the highest frequencies of light and of unconditional love. Thank you. Always offer an intention, calling on the spirit of Mama Cacao, popping it in here, giving it a little bit more of a mix so it's all mixed in. Now I get to go and enjoy my beautiful cacao while Ash is at daycare, get some work done, and I'm working at the gym today, and then I've got an acupuncture appointment this afternoon. But I did want to say, if anyone has any questions about being sober and or anything really, anything you want to ask me. Oh, I forgot to say I got my hair cut and coloured. It's been like 6 months. I can't believe it. It's the longest I've ever gone. And I got some new activewear. I'm like stepping into this new version. I literally haven't washed this activewear since last Tuesday, since I got it. Because all of my other activewear needs to go in the bin. It is like so ruined. I've got holes and yeah. Anyway, so new activewear, new hair, sober, DJ career, it's all happening over here. I hope you've enjoyed my chat. Have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you later. Mwah!